Good morning, everybody. We are looking good today. Oh my goodness. Feels good today. Bitcoin back up above $100,000, sitting at 100,000. What is that? 380? That's Solana there. $160.37. Bitcoin, $101,000 per coin. You know, it's days like this when I wish that I would have bought more, right? It's days like this. Now, I did a very good job of buying, right? I have done a very good job of accumulating. Clearly, on days like this, I wish I would have spent all of my money and just bought everything in sight. And had, zero USDT or zero cash sitting in my accounts, and that I was 100% fully invested. Now, that's the emotion setting in, right? That's the same as wishing at the very bottom, at $75,000 Bitcoin, that I would have sold everything, okay? That's the level of emotion that you have to ignore. Now, I did do a very good and responsible job of accumulating. I still have a lot of cash left that I could put in. And I might, right? I might continue. We haven't witnessed necessarily a rotation down into altcoins and meme coins yet. It would ignite a rally and say that we're at bull market peaks and all of that. But it is days like this, man, that make you feel very good about the gains and that you wish that you would have bought even more. We got Chris first in the chat. Chris, Jason, Lonnie, what is this? Gilbertoni. What's going on, man? Jason, Genji, Nufo, Genji, all of you guys. So glad to have you. Hey, I want to show you something. My mom is cleaning out my grandpa's garage today. And check this out. If you don't like really old mice, look away. It's not graphic content, it's just a skeleton. But I do think it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't like that he's dead, but he clearly died a natural death. He was just in the garage under a bunch of stuff that she was cleaning. But this is pretty cool. Look at this. I mean, dude, I get it. It's like a mouse and nobody likes mice. But that is very interesting to me. Archaeologists probably get to see that kind of stuff all the time, right? This little dude just died and was essentially left undisturbed for who knows how long. Now, if any of you guys are like paleontologists or archaeologists, let me know, because that dude is like 100% intact, just laying there. Obviously, he's very old, but how long would it take for a little mouse to deteriorate like that? And very cool, though, too. You could see like every bone in his spine. You could see his tiny little rib cage. I mean, his skull, like, perfectly intact. His tiny little teeth, dude. I mean, look at his tiny little molars. You don't even realize that mice have, like, tiny little molars like that. Hold on. Let it zoom in. It's trying to focus on my fingers and not the phone. But, like, dude, look at his tiny little molars, man. I think that's so cool. Let's see. Clay should name that mouse Luna. Well, that mouse can be named whatever we want to name it, guys. That mouse can be named Luna. Lonnie, that mouse is named Luna for you. I'm loving everything today. Me too, Genji. It is a very nice green day today. We want gains. We want gains. We're getting gains. Yes, we are. Like, in elementary school, we had to dissect owl pellets, aka owl poop. I got about a fourth of that. Yeah, I think I don't know if we ever had to do that in school or not, but my sister, remember at that old school that she was at where she used to put on that STEM day, and I would go pass out. Did we do snow cones at STEM day? I don't know. I did that elephant toothpaste thing. I did that that station at the STEM day thing. But she bought a bunch of owl pellets. Not every kid got to do it, right? But they had like stations at STEM day that she put on. And the kids would get together in a group, and she bought a bunch of owl pellets like that they could dissect. Or I don't know what she did. She didn't buy enough for the entire, like, every student to have one. So I don't know if it was the teacher dissecting and they were watching, or if the kids got to do it or what, because I was not at that station. But yeah, dude, I don't necessarily like that owls are eating them and then, all of that crap, but I do find that interesting, man. I love animals, and even mice. Mice don't bother me. Right, I caught a mouse like 2 years ago and kept him all winter. And then, of course, he escaped when I cleaned his cage out in the spring. Took his cage outside and cleaned it, and he was gone. But, yeah, man, I think that's cool. And that guy died a natural death, too, and he was just laying there, essentially completely preserved. Right, I thought that was cool. And I told my mom, that's incredible. Did she respond? Nope. Hasn't responded. She probably thinks it's gross. Probably doesn't want to touch it. Just imagine what will happen to the markets when a trade deal is finalized with China. Lonnie, trade deal finalized with China. Interest rates being cut. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface of what's going to happen with markets, man. Oh, feels good. Now, I do have a lot of meme coins, and the meme coins are doing okay today. Mother is up 26%. On the day today, and that's great. Trump is 13% gain on the day today. That is a very nice gain on the day. Let's see if I can pull up this website. No, Trump's not $10. That's old news. Trump. 1236, almost 15% gain on the day today. I wish I would have bought some more SUI. I did not buy more. I have a little bit of SUI just to say that I have it. A lot of these tokens, guys, I have a little bit so that I can say that I have it, right? SUI could double in price, and it's not like I'm going to be retiring or anything like that. Kind of the same deal with XRP, right? I got a good amount of XRP, but it's got to jump really, really high. Now I got a lot of Solana and Solana tokens. Bought a lot of Pepe. Hit like 4 zeros and a 1 right now? Yeah, 5 zeros and like a 6. I bought Pepe almost at its absolute bottom in the recent decline. Very little Farcoin. I did buy some Gork at 3 cents flat. So I'm up 10% on Gork right now. No Camino. Don't have any of that. But, man, I'm very excited about what's happening in the market right now. $101,000 Bitcoin. Things are looking good. We still have so many catalysts on the horizon, man. I just want these gains to continue on. Now, your mom, you guys remember, I bought your mom a couple days ago. Unfortunately, it's back down, right? I didn't sell it. I bought your mom at a $2 million market cap. It ran up to a $20 million market cap. Didn't sell, but I am still positive on it. So waiting to see what happens with that. This whole your mom, your dad, your dumb type of coins that are being hit right now. I think that they can run. So I didn't buy I didn't buy enough of it that it's really, oh my God, you missed out on $100,000 when you 10x. No, dude, I didn't buy that much because it's only got $388,000 in the liquidity pool. You cannot buy a lot of a token with a small liquidity pool where you have an overall impact on the price, and you do not want to move the price 10, 20, 30% on any token because you're going to spook everybody. So buying into some of these tokens, man, just to see what happens with them. $5 million market cap, very, very small. May add a little bit more since it's back down to these major levels of support right here, but fantastic graph so far. I do think that your mom can make a nice comeback here. But in the meantime, Mother doing very well and Trump doing very well. And those are two very large holdings that I have. Yes, a good day today. Imagine if we make a deal with China. Absolutely, man. Early bird gets the worm, but the owl gets the mouse. Yes, he does, Chris. And the owl stays up all night long. I'm so ready. Come on, China, let's do it. All my family and friends thought it was insane buying Solana at $9. I look at them as being insane for not buying it. Yeah, dude, you know, I unfortunately didn't buy any Solana at $9, right? I wish that I would have, but I didn't buy any at that point in time. I did not know what was going to happen with FTX. And FTX, dude, I'm telling you, I think FTX was an entire sham. I really do. The more you think about that story, you know, you've got this like eccentric, autistic dude that it is like savant level, arbitraging with his crypto to make millions of dollars. A dude that should be able to calculate numbers in his head, no problem, having arbitraged all these trades, making millions, and then he just misplaces $8 billion. Come on, dude. Now, I get it if he was on a bunch of drugs or something. I get that. But everybody getting paid back, plus interest from FTX, and this new CEO that took over and just so happened to find everybody's money. Dude, why is Sam Bankman-Fried in jail if all of that money was found and everybody's getting paid back? You know what I mean? Like, dude, how could Sam Bankman-Fried possibly be in jail if all of the money was accounted for, plus enough to pay interest? So, yeah, dude, the political party that was in charge bamboozled us with the Sam Bankman-Fried story, and that caused me not to buy Solana at $9, man. Because I thought that Sam Bankman-Fried was probably a liar at that point, but everything surrounding that dude was probably a lie. He might not even be in prison, for all I know. He might have just been some sort of a scapegoat. Well, I remember when you were preaching about Solana, I didn't buy enough. You haven't got any... No, you know what, Adrian? I do not have any chill guy. Man. I'm pretty sure I saw that trending maybe yesterday and was thinking about getting some, but I didn't. Because I did go in and buy a couple trending tokens yesterday. They are down today, but that's one of the nice things, right? When they're brand new, when they're trending tokens, if you take a chance on them, and you're only going out there and investing small amounts because they have, well, not Mother. Mother's a big one. I got a lot in Mother. But like your mom, and you invest a small amount in it because it's got such a small liquidity pool. You know, sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. It's all right. Pudgy Penguin's doing well today as well. Yes, Pudgy, I was up 1.3 cents maybe. Meme coins, man. I clicked on memes. Almost 1.4 cents. Yeah, 27% gain on the day today. Very nice, man. Shiba Inu Coin, 1,400 points per coin. I bought SHIB and Pepe at the same time. SHIB like at 1,100 points per coin, and Pepe at 5 zeros and maybe a 6. So it's nice to see both of those rising from where they were as well. Official Trump. Is it at 12.28? I thought it was just at 12.40. Man, that coin is moving around. 12.36. What is it trading at on BitUnix? 12? Yeah, 12.30. Alright, 12.28 is probably legit. CoinMarketCap, real price. On Trump official there. Let's see. I think Tesla's going to do well now. I would hope Tesla does well now, man. Everything is up. Hey, good news. My token's market cap, 7,000 on Deck Screener. B. Dilbic. Ah, there it is. Yeah, up 18% today, man. Very nice. Very nice. Slow and steady gains on the day today, man. Looking pretty good, Brian. Heck yeah, man. It's exactly what you need. Got a lot of volume over the last 24 hours, too. $1,200 is a lot, man. Especially for a $7,000 market cap coin. Take that bad boy to 100,000 and you're off to the races, my friend. It's like buying SUI and XRP at the 37-cent level, Giovanni. Yeah, man. Everybody always concerned about it when it's low, aren't they? Sounds like a fall guy to me. Yeah, it sounds like 100% like a fall guy to me, man. 100% like a fall guy, Chris. I think that's exactly what that was. Hopefully get XRP to the $3 range. Lots happening with XRP. Yeah, I imagine, man. With Bitcoin back up above 100,000, I imagine XRP is going to be back up to $3. Hopefully soon, right? I don't know the time frame, but people are getting excited about crypto again. $101,000 Bitcoin, people getting excited, man. $2 trillion market cap on Bitcoin. $1 trillion. Will the SEC drop the case? Will that cause the price to go up? It should. When will they? Probably never, man. Probably never. And I mean, I'm just exaggerating with probably never. But these lawyers, man, they make money, right? Why would they drop the case? These lawyers don't care about anything other than making the money. So they're going to continue litigating as long as they possibly can. They can draw it out 10, 20 years. They'll draw it out 10, 20 years. Even if it's frivolous. It's one of the biggest cases in history. So these dudes are going to do everything they can to milk every last cent that they can. XRP is looking good. XRP at 224 is looking good. To the moon we go. Crypto Bodie? Crypto Bodie, let's go, man. No, Lewis, it's just dead whales are leaving XRP for meme coins. Oh, I don't think that XRP is dead, but people may be rotating out for some meme coins right now. Guys, this is a perfect example of how crypto follows the M2 money supply and lags by about 10 weeks. Dude, 10-week lag, you guys got plenty of time to buy then, right? XRP will soon drop out of the top 100. Oh, I don't know if it's going to drop out of the top 10, man. It's been in the top 10 forever. I don't know if it's going to be dropping out of the top 10. Neo, are you sure? The one? Is that why we're saying Neo? Is that why we're saying Neo? Because of the one? XRP dropping out of the top 10? No, that is not happening. Need to see XRP. Need to see XRP is getting ready to do. Hopefully, it is getting ready to move higher. I don't want all of these coins. Guys, everybody's always negative on another coin. Why can't you say, instead of XRP dropping out of the top 10, how about XRP doubles in price, but kick it out of the top 10 by making Solana, 5x, and USDC 10x, and Dogecoin 20x, and Cardano 30x, and Tron 50x. Sure, then XRP can drop out of the top 10 at a $10 price point. Everybody's going to be happy in that situation. XRP could be sitting at 11, 12, 13, 14. If it simply gets passed up by all of the other gains, that could drop out that way. Yes, I do. I remember making me look at it on ChatGPT, man. It's a simple indicator to watch. It would be a simple indicator. If you're trying to overlay the chart using ChatGPT, it's not as easy as it seems to make those charts overlay. And it's a nice move for the market, but Bitcoin needs to find support at the $100,000 level. That it does. Avalanche Puto. J Bones, man. Where's Avalanche at today? Avalanche is one that is not typically on my radar. 10% gain on the day today. Avalanche sitting at $21, man. A 10% daily gain is very, very nice, especially for a coin that is already worth $8 billion. I don't know if people realize that was $8 billion. Sorry, it's an $8 billion market cap. It's $800 million just created. $800 million worth of wealth created in the last 24 hours in Avalanche. Now, I know that J Bones doesn't own all $8 billion worth of Avalanche, but he took his share of $800 million in wealth creation. Dude, that is phenomenal, man. That is phenomenal. Over the last 24 hours, $3 trillion. 10% would be 300 billion. $150 billion worth of wealth created in the cryptocurrency space. Hundreds of billions of dollars created in crypto in the last 24 hours. Think about that, man. I'm taking my share, and I'm excited about it. I wish it was a 1% share, but no, I do not own 1% of the entire crypto market. It is slightly less than 1% of the entire crypto market. XRP going to take over Bitcoin. I don't think XRP is taking over Bitcoin anytime soon, man. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Let's see. This is a nice... Oh, saw that. XRP will probably take over the banking system. European countries are going to be using XRP in November for their CBDC. Now, how does that work? How does that work, Giovanni? If the banking system really were to use the XRP ledger, they're not using XRP, are they? I get it, they could, because XRP is centralized, right? XRP is not some decentralized network. So they could use and control XRP. But, I don't know if that's what I want, right? I don't know if I want some sort of just bank stock. It's all that XRP would be at that point. If it was owned and controlled by the government, it would just be another bank stock. I don't know if I want another bank stock. New Pope is about to make an appearance. Saw white smoke? Yes. All right. New Pope coming soon. Congratulations, if it's going to be a good thing. Should I buy Trump now or wait? R. Kadam. I don't know if I'll be adding any more Trump. I have a lot, dude. I have a lot of Trump official. I will say this, though, okay? You've got 4 days until the wallets need to register in order to have dinner with Trump. So, 4 days, man. I think that you could see the price rise nicely in the next 4 days. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine that you're not going to see more wallets registered than what is currently registered to have dinner with Trump. So I think people are willing to pay much more than the current holdings to have dinner with Trump. So I would imagine the price goes up. So yes, if you want to buy, you could absolutely buy, right? We could still see 6-7x gains to get Trump back to where it was in January. And I will say this, though. I have a lot of Trump. If Trump does, 5x, like if I wake up tomorrow and Trump's up 5x to $60, I'm selling. Okay? I'm going to sell. Only because that's going to put my overall portfolio at a very, very nice goal. Something that I have been wanting to hit. And I would not want to risk it falling back down. So from that point, I would essentially sell and I would reallocate. Okay? I would be able to close out, reassess the situation. I've hit my goal, therefore I take my profit, and then I determine what I want to do or reposition my portfolio with maybe a little bit more conservative plays, but essentially a reallocation, right? I wouldn't need as much Trump as I would currently have. So, yeah, man, if we see those nice gains in the next couple of days so that people can have dinner with him, I'm going to be taking some profit, and I'm going to be redoing essentially my entire portfolio at that point. I'll be shaving a lot. Kind of the same deal, man. If Mother, you guys got Mother here. If Mother rips up another 3x, goes back up to 5-6 cents, I could very well cash out my Mother. And it's not that hard to believe, right? A $50 million market cap, $60 million market cap is not that hard to hit, knowing that Mother was already at a $250 million market cap. So if we do get a very nice run in any of these meme coins in the next couple of days, especially Mother and Trump, I got a lot of Mother and Trump. if those two go up in the next couple of days, man, I will gladly reposition my portfolio, hitting a nice long-term goal, and then taking it from there. Another one, do not forget, guys, I know a lot of you guys have been burned on meme coins over the last couple of months because meme coin search volume is down. Look at your mom is number one. I hope your mom goes back up. But with a lot of these meme coins being hit hard, they're bouncing back right now. And I think that this could be a perfect opportunity. I don't have the X account up for it, but I talk about it in a lot of the videos. That Wagyu Cash, right? I'm watching Saturday. I'm going to be doing videos on Saturday anyway. I'm going to have a page up on my screen. I'm in their Telegram, so, you know, they'll probably announce it in their Telegram a couple minutes after they go live anyway. But I'm going to be watching that, and I'm going to try and buy in that as early as possible. Only because this is what meme coins are doing right now, right? And your mom doesn't have any influencers, doesn't have, you know, a lot of the stuff that Wagyu Cash is going to end up doing. Those guys who are at Token 2049 in Dubai, they got a lot of people on board to kind of pump the launch and stuff like that. Dude, imagine being able to get into Wagyu Cash, fair launch, down in this area right here. And this is, you know, you might think, crap, I got in right here. I'm 20 minutes late. I got in at 4 zeros and a 5. I could have got in 4 zeros and a 1. I missed out. Dude, and this is these guys only taking it to a $6 million valuation. You would 100 extra money, right? So this is what tokens are doing right now. Ripping higher in value. A lot of the guys in the Telegram think they're going to be able to take it to a $100 million market cap. I've heard that a lot, okay? If they do, sure, I'll make a lot of money. But I don't... If they take it from a $1 million to a $20 million market cap, and you guys can get in early, it's gonna be phenomenal. So keep that in mind, right? And your mom bouncing back nicely from 5 million to 7 million right now. We want gains. We want gains. We want gains. We want gains. Let's see here. Clay, Gen G's comment reminded me, could be butchering this, but I saw a video saying that Vatican City is technically the richest place from GDP and the lowest population. Yeah, very well could be. I don't know the statistics, but GDP per capita could absolutely could lead to that, man. I don't know how many people actually live there. I actually visited the Vatican when I was in Rome. I mean, it's nice. So it very well could be, but I have no idea. It's just because the per capita is, you know, the people that live there are so low, right? That's why you're going to have the highest GDP per capita in a place like that. It's because when you divide by 1, it is very easy. Dividing by 330 million in the United States is not very easy. So let's see these gains roll in as we watch on Weeble here. Bitcoin back up to $101,190. Very, very nice. Where are we going here? I think you're right, Lonnie. Ripple, we'll just buy them out. I might have missed something there. Sorry. Good morning, all. Phew. Made it. In New York City, but packing to fly to DC tomorrow. Hey, Clay, any word on Slap? Yeah, all my memes are down except Shiba Inu Coin and Pepe. I've not heard anything on Slap, like in terms of any insider information or anything like that. But Cat Slap is up 11% on the day today, which is good, right? Because a lot of these meme coins, if they go that low, they could absolutely die out. An 11% gain in a token that has... How much they got left in their liquidity pool? They're up 12% today. 12% gain in a token that's got 1.3 million in the liquidity pool. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. So very nice gains in Cat Slap there. Hopefully continues back up, and you could be sitting on 20x gains to get back up to the high the Cat Slap was at I think about 1/10 of a cent. So very nice over the last 24 hours. Even though overall trading in Cat is subdued from where it was before, definitely doesn't seem to be dead at least at this point. So hopefully it continues on. Oh, I pulled the graph up and you guys couldn't see it, but yeah, 1 point whatever million in the liquidity pool is looking pretty good for Cashapp right now with a 12% gain. World Series of Degenerates, or Degens, whatever it is now on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. We got a TikTok account now. The developer is being active, hit a new all-time high, and finding a good floor. Caesar, man. Very nice, dude. And it couldn't be at a better time than what we are seeing in the market right now. Dude, I can see Bitcoin going to $120,000, $130,000 per coin, and all of a sudden people are moving into altcoins, and that rotation is beginning. Altcoin season is in full swing, and meme coins are hitting new all-time highs. Guys, make some money. Here's what I don't want to see happen, okay? Because there's only 24 of you in here, right? Now don't go out and, if you're strapped for money and you're worried about paying your rent or your mortgage or whatever, I get it, okay? Maybe just have some fun. Maybe just have some fun with some money. But, dude, this bull market is playing out the exact same way as the other bull market, right? We had an early 2021 rally, a pullback, and then it ripped towards the end of the year. 2025 is doing the exact same thing already. We're just like 4 months ahead of schedule. Instead of running in May, we ran essentially in January. So looking at it, it's almost the exact pattern, dude. We ran, we pulled back, and now we're running again. We could be on the verge of a beautiful FOMO rally, right? Dude, do not be afraid to take advantage of it. I get it. It's a risk. Don't risk too much that you're worried. Like, don't risk so much that you worry about it. Risk a little bit. Take that opportunity, man. Please, make some money this bull market, because what could end up happening, guys, is we could see a bull market swing towards the end of this year or middle of this year now, since if we could be 4 months ahead. And we might end up with another bear market that takes us down for an entire year straight. So please, it's gonna be very hard for me. With the views as low as they are right now, it's gonna be very hard to stomach another bear market. Making video, I'm gonna be here. I'm just gonna have more money than I did before. So, yeah, please take advantage of it. Hit the like button, y'all. Listen to SD and click that like button. My gosh, dude. Views are so low and you guys are still unwilling to like. Just click it. Do me a solid. Click that like button. I do. ITA. Let's take a look at ITA. ITA. iShares US Aerospace and something. This is the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart, and it does nothing but go up. Now, ITA got hit hard in the lockdown lows, going from about $114 to $54. Very strong decline, but of course made its way entirely back up and looking very, very good. Dude, you can come back down to 2009 lows at $12. Watch this bad boy. What is that? 15x from where it was. $12 to $165 right now. Very strong graph. Maybe a little overpriced at the moment, but it's going to continue on, or should continue on its trend. You know, you may be a little bit better off getting in at the $130, $140 area, which would be about a 15 to 20% decline from the current price. But nonetheless, man, beautiful long term. And I'm talking, you might have to wait like 6 months to get back in at these prices. It's a very nice graph. Also, very nice graph, dude, is Bitcoin. Look at the Bitcoin weekly graph. I mean, look at this. Bitcoin weekly graph takes you from 4,000. Sure, it's a lot more volatile. But 4,000 to $101,000, guys. Bitcoin weekly graph is even better than ITA. Solana weekly graph. much more volatile, but shorter time frame, dude. $9 to $295. SHIB. Now, SHIB is an explosive weekly graph. SHIB is not one that you want to buy and hold for a long period of time. SHIB is one that you want to buy, get out on the explosion, buy back in if you want. But, man. Dogecoin, also explosive. Oh, we're going to see these gains. We are going to see these gains. Bitcoin sitting at 101,269 right now. I can feel it. Oh, I am excited, man. I'm excited. Let's see. If enough adoption occurs, the amount of XRP will not be enough. Now, that I don't understand. Because that's a buy and hold approach. That I don't understand with XRP. Adoption means use, trading back and forth, not holding. The price would simply go up. So instead of me transacting 100 XRP, I'll just transact 1 XRP. Right? I might be missing something there. Clay, just don't jump the gun and sell your mom. Views will get better. I will be holding my mom. I will sell my mom for $1 million. If the time comes. If the time comes. Your mom's #1 trending right now, J-Bones. I'll sell your mom when I want to sell your mom. Is it still #1? We gotta wait for it to go across the screen right here. Nah, I'll sell my mom for... It's not even my mom, it's your mom, dude. Let's see what I can sell your mom for right now. Views are rough. It's time to sell your mom. Nope. Your mom is no longer trending, my friend. Dang it. Gotta get her back up. Oh, she's not even trending at all. Well, that's lousy. Wish it would go back up there. Bitcoin over 101. Yeah, baby. In a sense, I feel like I haven't learned that lesson because I'd still put all of my money in if the risk was worth it. But I have, yeah, you know what? Chris, I agree, right? I feel like I haven't learned that lesson. Okay, I gotta rephrase that. I feel like I have learned that lesson. But I feel like I, in the past, have 100% been like you, okay? Now, you were here at the beginning of the live stream, and I said, day like today, I wish I would have gone 100% in, okay? Now, that 100% diversified, even that, right? Solana, Ethereum, SUI, all doing well. Trump, your mother, your mom, all of this stuff. Like, all of these opportunities. So, previously, I would have been all in, okay? Because the way that I justified it to myself was, well, dude, if I believe it's going to go up, that's why I'm buying right now. I believe it's going to go up. Why the heck would I leave any money on the table? I'm just going to go out there and, invest it all. Because I wouldn't be investing anything if I thought it was going to go down. I think it's going to go up. So if I believe it's going up, why am I leaving anything on the table? Just go buy it. And I changed that mentality, right? Which is good. Today, a day like today, where everything's up 10-15%, I wish that I would have gone all in on it. But I will tell you this, man. Going out there and being able to responsibly diversify into something, keeping that cash in case I'm wrong, because there are times, 99% of the time, when I am wrong, okay? And it is an active decision that I have to make, right? Because I don't know if it's like my confidence or me trying to justify it to myself, like, dude, don't buy any if you're not willing to buy at all, because if you're willing to buy any, you obviously think it's going up, so just buy it all. right? That's the conversations I've had with myself before, and sometimes they work out beautifully, sometimes they don't, and then you're screwed, right? So I do think, man, like forcing yourself to not go 100% all in has to be done. Okay? Has to be done. I'm still sitting on enough cash right now, man, USDT in cash, that I could easily go in and buy more, but I've had to force myself. Now, I've done a very good job of responsibly buying over the last couple of months as investors were showing that extreme fear and all that. It wasn't easy, but I left a lot of cash on the table too. And, you know, days like today, I wish I wouldn't have. But days like last month, I was so glad that I did, man. I was so glad that I did. So, Chris, 100% know what you're talking about, man. You just kind of have to force yourself to not do it sometimes, right? That's the best way that I can explain it. You just have to force yourself not to go all in on something. Let's see. Clay, I'm with you there, that we should take advantage of the market. However, we will soon see how tariffs will be affecting on Q3. And from the data I'm seeing, well, let's just say buy and hold. Yeah, buy and hold, man. Continue to accumulate. I like it. Let's see, Chris, stick to your guts. That means even if you're going through a downtrend, it's lies being, what? It's like being a Cubs fan. You just gotta push through. It is, man. If you can liken it to sports, I don't care too much about sports, but if you can liken it to sports, man, sure, do it. You know, you just have to push through sometimes. It's grueling, dude. It's grueling. And it is an active decision that a lot of people don't realize you make, man. Actively deciding not to invest everything is just as hard as actively deciding to invest everything sometimes. So, yeah, Chris, man, trust me, I have plenty of times made a lot of money and plenty of times lost a lot of money because I did decide that right there. If I'm willing to invest a little bit, what the heck wouldn't I be willing to invest? I think it's going up, so I should be investing more. I should be buying more than what I'm buying. So yeah, dude, it's a decision, man. It's not easy. 9 minutes early for the end of the stream. Pudgy, glad to have you, man. If I do, Leon, it's on KSX. I went in and bought like a little bit of everything on KSX. But I will say this. If I do have it, it's only to basically say that I have it. It's not enough for me to really get excited about, right? It could even go up. Like a lot of these coins that I own, man, some of them could 10x. It's not like I'm going to retire. Other ones, if they 10x, yeah, dude, it's like game over. If they 10x, it is like cash out city, and we're going to be doing very well. But Hedera is not one of those. So if I do own a little bit of Hedera, it's on the KSX exchange, and it's not enough to write home to mom about when it rips up in value. It's just, okay, I'm diversified into it a little bit. Big coin. A lot of people talk about it. And there's a very good chance. Like if it's top 20, top 30 crypto, very good chance that I own at least a little bit of it. Hey, one of these days, you need to watch them. I know, Lonnie, I do. One of these days, I need to stop making like 7 videos a day, though. And it's funny, man. It's funny. I make like 7 videos a day, because, I mean, you guys don't even see that I post. I don't know if you watch 99 Bitcoins or not, but you probably don't even see that I post another 2 videos a day on 99 Bitcoins. You just see the 4 or 5 videos that I post on my channel, plus the live stream and all that. So it is tough. The crazy thing is, I still look at crypto prices like all evening long and still keep my phone up all the time. Now, if I owned more XRP, I probably would be, much more into it than I am, or actively watching these multiplier videos and researching a little more than I am. So I think that's probably one of the things that's keeping me from doing it, is that I don't necessarily own enough that I feel like I need to worry about it. But yeah, dude, it's crazy, because you would think doing something all day long, making all these videos talking about crypto, looking at crypto all day long, that I wouldn't want to have anything to do with it, but I still do, all night long too, man. It's a lot. To facilitate transactions when the valuation of one XRP is worth $100,000 or even $10,000. Oh, require less XRP. Oh, yeah, I get that. Isn't that what I talk about all the time? Yeah, isn't that what I talk about all the time, Lonnie? The fact that you would only need, instead of trading 100 XRP, I would only trade 1 XRP. I guess I'm not just using like coining it, the multiplier effect. Almost our B day, the big 36. Holy crap, dude. It is. It is. Almost our birthday, isn't it? Dang, dude. May 26th. What are we doing for our birthday this year, man? When is our birthday? A Monday. We doing anything special for our birthday? Dinner? What are we doing? Ooh, I didn't even look at virtuals today. Virtual was pulling back a little bit yesterday, I think. $1.30 or something. Oh, you can't see it. $35% gain today. Nice, man. It wasn't $1.30 yesterday. Yeah, I was talking about this with the Mind of Pepe videos. Virtual sitting at $1.75, man. Let's see them gains. Go back up to that $4 price point. Did you average down at all, Giovanni? Did you average down at all, man? Beautiful. Ride that bad boy back up. AI16Z doing, yeah, 23% gains, and AI16Z to 30 cents there. Guess who's back? Back again. Crypto's back. Tell a friend. Yes, man. Crypto's back. Crypto's back. Crypto's back. Be safe. Be positive. Okay, bros. Have a great day. Clay, get excited about the Block Dag launch. Yes. I'm excited about everything right now, man. I'm very optimistic with Bitcoin back up above 101,000. Guys, I'm probably working. Me too, Caesar. 7 more videos and a live stream, man. What are we going to do? It is 101. I got a lot of videos left to do today, but... And you know what? It does feel a lot better, right? It's getting very hard, especially when nobody wants to watch anything, to produce as much content as I do. So it does feel good that you guys are excited again, that I'm excited again, that these prices are up, that there's green in the market. It's refreshing. So luckily it's kind of cool outside today, 57 degrees, so I won't be tempted to go sit in the backyard or anything. But let's have a great day today. Let's keep these gains and excitement going on throughout the entire day, going on throughout tomorrow. Let's see some fantastic increases in price. I hope that all of you guys are invested at least a little bit in making some good money in something in this market. Doesn't have to be what I buy, but I hope you guys are invested in something and you're making a lot of money or have the possibility of making a lot of money. Pudgy, man, shout out to you. Have a great day. Leon, see you later, man. G-Bones, baby. See you. Lonnie, have a good one. Giovanni, Lonnie, Giovanni, Lonnie, Caesar, Giovanni, Lonnie, Alien, Genji, Lonnie, Jason, Ali, have a great one. Genji. We've got Giovanni, Genji, Caesar, SD, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope to each and every one of you have an awesome day.